Boys and girls, A-List Alverson, the unauthorized voice of the Foundation Promo League, back to the grind here again. It looks like my mid-season replacement was so good they asked me to come back to work. Nevertheless, coming up in just 3 weeks' time, it is the biggest event in the Promoverse. We are talking about Foundation's Starting Point. And immediately following that, for the first time in history, there's going to be a draft. Hollywood Haywood, the owner, came out and made it clear that there's going to be teams, split of people, one man, one place. What will happen? Going back to Starting Point, we've had lots of matches already signed and even more in the works.
Stupido, oh stupido. Wherefore art thou, O stupido? William Shakespeare, you don't know the type of mood I'm in right now. You see, you haven't seen me in a couple of weeks because I am pissed off. There isn't a shadow of doubt in my mind that I should have beat Bonez at Faith. And honestly, I didn't even want to come out here. I don't want to work. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to cause mayhem. But if you, fucking Goldust, want to get in the way and play games, well, I guess I can cause my mayhem on you.
You see that? Things are changing and building as fast as I can talk about them. The monarch of Puerto Rico coming out and doing a good old-fashioned challenge acceptance. But before we get to there, we've got to finish with here. Today, we've got title matches, regular matches, and at the conclusion of our broadcast, the first inductee of the Foundation Hall of Fame. Let's get you now to our opening encounter.
Well, I'm back. And it looks like this time around, I have to take on somebody known as the Black Plague. Now see, when I think of the Black Plague, I think of something intimidating. I think of something scary. I think of something that has put fear into everybody's face when you say what it is. Because everyone knows that the Black Plague was one of the most deadliest diseases of all time. But with you, I don't see that. I see somebody who try to paint an image of what they really are not. See, you like to think that you're big and bad and scary. But in actuality, the only thing you are is more intimidating than a box of kittens. Because you have not shown me anything of being deadly or being fearful or being intimidating. I see somebody who is scared to really show their true talent. I see so much potential in you, and it's a damn shame you're wasting it trying to be a carbon copy of something that was more deadlier than cyanide. And it's funny to me how you think that with all the shenanigans that you can do, you think you have a shot to try and beat me. But what you don't know is that they needed me. This place needed me to come in and step up because they didn't have anything for you. And that's just the lengths of how you are. I am the biggest name in the promo game today. I am the pinnacle of excellence. And when they asked me to come in and they saw who I was facing up against, I had to laugh. Because it seems like everybody here, they didn't have anything for you. So they had to call me. Because they know that I can make this match worth watching. They know I'll make this product worth watching, and they know that I can bring the intimidation factor into any match that I'm in. So Black Plague, why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you go back to whatever hole you crawled out of, try and come up with something original that you don't have to copy something from, because as far as I'm concerned, you're no plague at all. The only thing you are is just a black stain on the canvas of the promo world. And I'm about to erase you once and for all. And that's not a threat. That's not a promise. That's not even a fact of life. That is a guarantee. courtesy of the pinnacle of excellence, Dash fucking Mars.
Oh my goodness, lo and behold, the one, the only Dash Mars. How you doing, kid? It's been forever and a day since I graced foundation with this beautiful face, with this beautiful facade that I have. But you see, I've been here all along. I've been watching everybody progress, everybody become another player on another level. But there's this one person that did not and will not break that glass ceiling, and his name is Dash Mars. Dash Mars, what you need to understand is you can't be complacent all the time. They call me Black Plague because I kill, and there is no antidote to get rid of who I am. I am the real deal. I am the trucer. I am the one that's going to show you why you don't deserve to be in the spotlight you are. Your only claim to fame is being a lapdog to a faction, to being a little bitch, not even being affiliated with them, not even being honorary. No, you are the dog that they claim you are. You see, you may have been victorious, you may have finished your story over there at PPA, but you are not even good enough to have your own book here in the foundation. What you need to understand is when you go against somebody like my caliber, somebody that has been going in and out of the screen whenever they feel like it, they come in here, do their little spectacle, get that win because they know that I am worth every penny they put on me, every contract I sign. They know they're going to get a guest star appearance that's going to be worth a pen to paper while you, my friend, are just thrown in the pond. You see, I'm like an alligator to your little fish. You come in here, I will just eat you alive and then walk away because that's the kind of person I am. See, I, the Black Plague, has came and gave people teachable moments, came and told everybody what they need to do to get ahead, what they need to do to become the person that they need. But you see, I'm sick and tired of sitting here and watching people not learn how to become a character of their own being, how not to become a person that they can possibly be. But see, you have reached your potential. You have reached the maximum level that a Dash Mars could possibly reach. You see, if you are a Pokemon, I keep you in that Pokeball because you, my friend, will never, ever expand. You will never, ever evolve. You will always be that same Dash Mars that's going to be just a person they use to practice. There ain't no way of saving you or your career. There ain't no way of helping you because you are nothing but a turd in a toilet bowl that gets stuck there, that you gotta take a napkin and you have to push it down the drain because you just want to be there, but you're nothing but a stain. So Dash Mars, I am the new and improved Black Plague, and if you don't like it, do something about it.
And Black Plague coming out of the darkness, as it were. We ain't seen him around these parts for a minute, but no signs of Rusty on his mask. Takes out Dash Mars in our opening encounter. Moving forward in today's program, we're going to take you to our general manager, Mr. Drew Coleman, to give you what you can expect to see next week.
Hello, all in Foundation. I hope you're enjoying the blueprints. I'm here to announce next week's blueprint card on May 18th. This is all just build up going towards Starting Point 2024, and it's only getting better. First off, we're going to have Elijah McFly as he will take on Dash Mars, and then we'll have another exciting match as El Guapo will take on Hector Flores, and then the matchup I kind of anticipating it'll be pretty good. Will be AEP as he will take on SNES. All next week on Blueprint. Stay tuned.
And Druitt, the man of Cole, exercising his lovely choice of apparel. Also on the backside of that, you saw BWO's promo-verse extravaganza. Let's get now to our next segment, the return of Talk is Trent, where the special guest of honor is the newly crowned Foundation World Champion, Mr. Beast Mode Bonez.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for another thrilling edition of Talk is Trent.
I've been waiting for this moment. Welcome back to Talk is Trent, my lovelies. You all look so good. And it's so nice to be back. The premier talk show, the premier promo league. And I gotta start off by saying thank you to the Foundation production team. You guys actually managed to remember to air my segment. Good job. You get a little pat on the back, a little gold star. I also would like to extend a thank you to my boom mic operator joining us for today, Mr. Chucky Brown over there. Everybody say hi. Yeah, give him a round of applause. Chucky, he does a lot of amazing work. He's a film student. He'll grow into it. But with all the niceties out of the way, I think it's time we actually dive into today's episode because you see, ladies and gentlemen, as good as it is to be back, as nice as this feels and looks, you and I both know why I'm here. You and I both know why this is happening. You see, last week, Beast Mode Bonez was on the blueprint. He opened the whole damn show. He replaced A-List Alverson with Mr. DB, and basically, he told me in no uncertain terms to F off. So, well, I don't listen to criminals, so I will not F off. Instead, I'm here, and I have all the power in the world. I found it a little insulting that the world champion got to be on the show last week, but the man who's going to be challenging him in the main event of the biggest show of the year for the biggest title in our company, well, I felt it kind of disrespectful that I wasn't invited to air my thoughts on the matter, to air my grievances, or to say anything. Apparently my thought is not important enough, but know this. I'm done being overlooked. Starting point 3. That's starting point trace, amigo. That means I am going to be at the main event where it all begins again. We're going to start a brand new era with me at the forefront when I beat Bonez for his title. When I achieve my destiny and when I succeed like I rightfully deserve. But since apparently I wasn't good enough to be on the show last week, I figured, why not kick back, relax, and make time for myself. So ladies and gentlemen, since apparently no one cares enough to ask me for my opinion, how about I just continue to give you what you want to hear? You all care about Beast Mode Bonez so much, so let's go ahead and bring him out. Ladies and gentlemen, my special guest, the man who I'll be defeating, spoiler alert, at Starting Point 2024, my greatest enemy. I give you your Foundation World Champion. I give you, live via satellite, Mr. Beast Mode Bonez! Give him a round of applause! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Well, that's a little awkward. I guess Beast Mode Bonez doesn't care enough to be here. Is this really the man you want representing your company? A man who doesn't make time for my talk show, but he'll gladly go on Dr. Quack's crappy podcast? Do you really want a world champion who... I mean, have you seen his beard? I can't even fathom what that smells like. Do you really want a world champion like Michael? Or do you want to bask in the greatness that is TK3, the essence of excellence, the future of the business? And very soon, the man who is going to set the foundation on fire. There's a draft coming up. And you bet your bottom dollar everybody's going to be knocking on my door to draft the future world champion to their show. Because, spoiler alert, I will be walking out of Starting Point as your world heavyweight champion. I will be the greatest champion the Foundation has ever seen. That, my friends, isn't a threat or a promise. Hell, it's not even a spoiler. That is just a fact. Bonez, I see you were busy, but I'll give you another week to respond. Same time next week. This time, you bring the beers, because my time is valuable. Call me.
Diary of a Promo Champion. First entry. Dear Diary, I need to start documenting my ascent to legend out here in the eFed bubble. As we speak, I am WGP and Foundation World Heavyweight Champ at the same damn time. With the draft coming up, that's going to be interesting and I'm excited. But a lot has happened here in Foundation, so let's talk about it. Fuck Trent. Trent ruined my moment by cashing in after I won my title instead of waiting till the next day. So he thinks I'm going to allow him to have a moment with his silly ass show? That's crazy. First of all, as Foundation Champion, I feel like it's my job to stop Chris Jericho from hitting us with a cease and desist. We all know that Trent is just a blend of stolen wrestler gimmicks. EC3, Talker's Jericho, he's playing make-believe. And he's fat and he's a virgin. Those things have nothing to do with the point, I just enjoy saying bad things about him. Back on subject, I'm glad he cashed in on me. He activated my trap card. I have so much negative shit to say about the Human Ghostbusters logo that I had to cut my last promo in half. Now, I've given Trent enough attention. Let me move on. They made the poster for the show and didn't put me front and center. Weird call, but at least it's my friend Haywood. It doesn't make sense that WWE would put Triple H front and center on the WrestleMania poster because he's the owner. But that's not important. Side note, this Foundation title is heavy. Speaking of heavy, I need to make sure I rub my current status in Tyler Drummond's fat ass face. He said I couldn't succeed out here like I did in BWO, and look at me now. But I'm out of time, Diary. So like the scale said when Tyler stepped on it, to be continued. Talk to you later, Diary. And Trent looks like a fresh cum bob.
As you can tell by that piece of business there, it looks like Bonez has got some plans that do not involve Trent. Now, folks, it's a time where we move into our title matches happening today. Soulstorm, a tag team by trade, is splitting in half to try to divide and conquer. And coming up next, it is the effing Soulstar taking on the Vagabond for a title here on Foundation's Blueprint.
We might be standing on the edge of a paradise. Yeah, we're going all in 'cause you're scared.
Foundation. It is Lieutenant Soulstorm's time for me to bring Vagabond to justice and to bring home the Soulstorm, that Blueprint Championship. Alright, ring the bell. Come on, let's get this matchup underway. Come on, Vagabond, me and you for the Blueprint Championship, and the time is here and now. This is not the past. I don't care about the past. It don't matter, because that does not determine who you are now, right? All things are passed away, but all things are become new. That's something you should know, that you're gonna learn. I'm gonna learn you about that tonight. You think you're getting the old me, the old Soulstar, the truly righteous, the man who will try to help you. You're far beyond help. You are a bad criminal. You are a bad, bad man, as John Cena would say. And that's why I'm going to bring you to justice tonight. And let's talk about what I've done. I've done many things in the Foundation except become a champion. But you need to understand, as much as I love gold, maybe to you it defines who you are. It does not define who I am. I've done many great things in the Foundation. Many wins, many victories, despite being a champion. Because the champion, the belt does not make the champion makes the belt. I will bring that title to Soulstorm. I'll make that title prestigious. I will take it to new heights. I will be a fighting champion. I want that title. I don't need it, but I want it and I deserve it for busting my ass off. I'm sick and damn tired of these little losses. It is tonight. The losses and tonight, Vagabond, and it's gonna be at your expense. I am the man. I am the law. I'm the Lieutenant Soulstar for a damn reason, and you're gonna find out. And you're gonna fuck around, and you're gonna find out. Do whatever it takes. That means getting these handcuffs and hitting you in the head, making you bleed, busting your nose open, giving you some chops. Woo! And that's what I'm gonna do, Vagabond. Tell me something that I haven't heard before. With you, same old bullshit, same old lies, same old bag of old, dirty, dusty, crusty, rusty tricks. I got some new tricks up my sleeve. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for you to come out so we can do our dance, we can do our tango, we can do this, Vagabond. Because you all come out here, oh, slow, woe is me, it don't matter. Because I have the energy, I have the stamina, I have the tenacity, I have the heart, I have the grit, and it's my time to fucking shine, my time. Your time, Vagabond, is over. And tonight, I will bring you to justice. And allow me to read you, Vagabond, your damn verdict. You are a bad man, you're a criminal, a corporal criminal, you are dangerous and a menace to society, and tonight you are hereby under arrest by the lieutenant. Anything you can and say will be held against you in a court of law. This night, Vagabond, I am the law, and all you will say is that I fought the law, and the law won. And Vagabond, now that you're gonna be without your title, maybe now you can think about things, put things more in perspective. I should have underestimated Soulstar. When I beat you tonight, only thing I'm gonna be saying is sorry about your damn luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am the different breed, the Baba Yaga, the motherfucking Vagabond, your blueprint goat, your blueprint king, your blueprint god, your carrier of the blueprint division, and still your blueprint champion of the Foundation. And I'm facing none other than Soulstar, who is not going to learn today, because I know what he's going to bring to the table is going to be the same sad material that didn't work on me before. Because Soulstar, I know you better than you realize. In fact, what's that behind me? What's that? Why is your church? The one that I burned down previously, it's still burning. And the souls floating around, those were your disciples trapped inside. They're still very much angry at you because you didn't save them. In fact, you didn't care about them at all.
In fact, you also didn't care about your protege, who tried to come after me too. Then what happened to her? I cooked her live on the foundation. I proved you out to be a fake, a pariah, and a very selfish individual. And now you're putting on a badge playing cops and robbers thinking that shit's cool. That shit's not cool. Pretending to be a cop, Soulstar? Really? You're fucking pathetic. Because it's going to be the same shtick over and over and over. Since day one, you've been the bottom of the barrel. You're still the bottom of the barrel. You couldn't even qualify in the 2 tournaments to try and go for either the world title or the fucking blueprint title. You're pathetic, Soulstar. You never learn, you never adapt, you never evolve, you never improvise. Because you try and talk so fast to cover up the obvious flaws in your game. You can't talk. You can't cut it. You can't measure up to me. I have been levels above you since day one. Even if I'm sick, even if I'm on my deathbed, even if I don't have a voice, I'm still better than you at this. That's the crazy part. And I've been watching you, Soulstar. You haven't improved. You haven't stepped up. You think your little badge is gonna protect you from me? God couldn't protect you from me last time. And you want to forget what I did to you before. I'm gonna disrespect you all over again, Brody. Because you're not worthy of facing me for this. In fact, I'm the reason you're here. You're nothing but a chump, a jobber, a bum. Because you talk about, oh, I learn from the best everywhere I go. Yeah, funny enough, I've been everywhere. Best of the best? Ran by Corey Heck? You fucking suck there too. Everywhere you've been, I've been. I'm everywhere and nowhere. Some places I compete, some places I spectate. You suck. You're going to miss the mark here. You always miss the mark here. You're going to bring nothing to the table. You're going to give us nothing to the table. You're going to put everybody the fuck to sleep and not be entertaining, Soulstar. Each and every time. That's always been your problem. This title is going to stay mine. And you're just going to be victim number 11 because this is a game of chess. And you're nothing but a pigeon on the chessboard. Because so many people have tried to teach you how to play the game. But you kick the chess pieces over, thinking you learned something, thinking you did something. And everybody watching just look at you in frustration and disappointment. That's what everybody feels right now, Soulstar. Because you're not going to bring it. You're going to fail miserably. In fact, this is over. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. You're a fraud, Soulstar. By the way, this is checkmate, bitch.
And Vagabond continues to be unbreakable. Folks, before we get to our main event featured attraction of the evening, let's take a quick look at what we've got compiled so far for Starting Point.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see, getting closer. Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's the preacher and the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go where it's covered in all the colors and lights, where the runaways are running the
early to check out your favorite Foundation station for Starting Point on June 1st and 2nd. We will be hosting, as part of Starting Point, the ceremony induction of the Foundation Hall of Fame, and my pleasure right now is to introduce to you the first inductee of this year's class.
Let me properly introduce myself. My name is the motherfucking Young Gun.
Week in and week out, proving that I'm one bad motherfucker in this promo game.
Yo, man. Young Gun. Oh, man, give me that chair, dog. What's wrong, man?
I told you. I already told you what we came here for. You know what needs to be fucking done.
So much to look forward to. It's a huge weekend and it's 3 weeks away. But right now it's time for our main event of the evening, the Prototype Championship on the line as Iceman Bobby Miller looks to defend successfully against AJ Storm. Let's get to the match.
Foundation, I'm gonna be honest here, the bounty hunter hasn't been off to a well start since his comeback. There's been a lot of bounties uncollected, and I think my luck has finally changed, because not only am I booked this week, I go against the Prototype champion, Iceman Bobby Miller. And what makes this even better, it is for the Prototype Championship. And I tried to do my research on you, and man, you are a hard man to find. But if you're only beating people like AEP, no wonder you're undefeated, man. Look, I'm finally exhausted of all options. What do I mean by that? I mean, I am ready to pull out my .45 aim and shoot you right in between your chrome piece. So as your brain starts to scramble from the bullet bouncing around your cranium, and your vision, it starts to blur, and your eyes, they look like one blew that way and the other one blew that way. You realize that I have defeated your undefeated streak. I have beaten you at your own game, and I have kicked your ass off of your throne, and I will be the next Prototype champion. Because I am the utter definition of Prototype. I am one of one, often imitated, never replicated. You cannot, as many times as you want, you cannot bring my intensity. You cannot bring my heat, my controversy. I am the one that defeats Iceman, and I really hope that you are as cold as they say you are, because when I look at you in your eyes, all I have to do is look deep enough and I can see a scared little boy who didn't get loved enough. A scared little boy who acts big, bad, and tough. Well, I promise you, it doesn't matter what you do to me. I will always get back up, and I will always land on my fucking feet. Because I am tired of being overlooked. I am tired of being nice. I am tired of being a loser. And not many people can say that. I've been lacking, and I know I've been lacking. But Iceman, look at me in my ice blue eyes when I tell you I am going to rip that championship from your cold, dead hands. Point blank, period. Because I am on my last leg. I am on my last run. And I guarantee you from this point out, it's all a different energy. It's all a different emotion. Because there's only one emotion that you can feel, Iceman. And that emotion is lust. Not even lust. You're just greedy. You're a greedy bastard who thinks that you're better than you're actually worth. If your name was worth in gold, you'd be homeless. You would have $0 to your name. And granted, I get it. I don't have much to say here because of where I've been and what I've done and who I have become, but I've been busting my ass off for far too long to get to where I'm at. To just fail and fail and fail. There's a difference between you and me, Iceman. For you, failure is an option. For me, failure is not an option. I can't fail no more. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna walk out to that ring and I'm gonna bash your skull in with my boots. I'm going to ring your bell on every single turnbuckle over and over and over again until you start to see Tweety Bird. And I'm gonna hit you with the cash out to sit out your Anagi, and I am going to shake your body to the absolute core. Because I can, because I will, because I have a better fight method than you. I have a better soul than you. Because you do this for fun. I do this because I need to survive. And that is why I will rip your head off. Click, click, boom. Good night, Iceman. May you melt in pieces.
Wrestling Order. Better than.
Oh, hold on. Let me adjust my camera for a minute. It ain't even. Let me still adjust this motherfucker. You know, normally, I would have stopped my video and I would have gotten all that shit together and I would have fucking stopped recording and re-recording. But you know fucking what? I'm not even gonna stop. I'm not even gonna stop because I don't fucking have to. And you wanna know what else is gonna happen in this promo? I'm not gonna raise my voice. I'm not gonna put any extra energy into this shit because simply put, I don't have to. They got me up against fucking AJ Storm. AJ fucking Storm, the shit stain of the fucking Foundation promo league. Not only the shit stain here in Foundation, the shit stain in all of the fucking promo verse. I get on this camera and I tell you all every single time that I defend this belt that there's levels to this shit. And we're talking about lower level, bottom shelf, F tier, lower mid card here. Hell, jobber status. And I hate using the fucking J word when I do these promos out here in these E-Fan leagues because it's such a go-to, such a common jab. But god damn it, when the truth is the truth, you have no choice but to fucking tell it. And AJ Storm, I'm sorry to tell you, man, but you can't cut it in this shit. And I knew that shit before I got to the Foundation. I remember when you tried to cut it in the BWO. I remember the first time you came. Everybody was that much better than you. You couldn't cut it. So you immediately fucking left. And then you tried to come back to the BWO again. I remember. But this time, not only were people still better than you, everybody had eclipsed you even more because the product got better. Everybody got more comfortable. Everybody improved on their craft. But
watching your promos even recently, you never improved. You never took your craft seriously. You're still at the same level you were when you first walked into this shit. You still at the same level that you were when I first saw you in this shit. And that's a goddamn shame. As a matter of fact, not only are you not the prototype of what a fucking promo artist should be, you're not even the best AJ in this promo division. Hell, didn't you get your ass whooped by the other AJ just last week in a tag team match? He's leaps and bounds better than you. And he couldn't get this title off my shoulder. So I can beat his ass and he can't get this championship off of me, then what makes you think that you can step in front of me and get this title off of me? This is like Adam Rose going up against fucking Roman Reigns. Fucking Heath Slater going up against Brock Lesnar. You can't cut it. You can't sit at the table with me. And you definitely can't see me at any facets of being a promo artist, which is why you are not the prototype of a fucking promo artist here in the foundation. Get this fucking scrub the fuck off my goddamn screen. Next, body, please.
Now you see me.
Let's hope he doesn't yell at me this time. Come on, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up.
I had to fall so many times. Oh, now I'm the last one standing.
You weren't with me on the cold block nights, now you front row for the spotlight. Now the diamonds in the out of my bright, just overseas for a fight flight. Young nigga on bullshit and I ball on them Bill Cartwright. I can shine through the dark.
Man, what do you want? Like, seriously, what do you want? I'm playing 2K over here. You're interrupting my music. What do you want? Look, I did the right thing this time. I actually got you a championship match. See, your contract is sitting right outside your house. If you actually get up off your ass, stop playing 2K, and get on with it, you might actually see who you're facing. Oh, perfect. I will go right out the door and go get that now. But just remember who pays your checks around here. Don't talk to me like that again. Unless you want to be in unemployment loan, don't talk to me like that again. Okay, I apologise. I won't talk to you like that, guys, because I very much value my job. But just go outside, look at the contract, see what he says, sign it, get it sent across, and we can get this shit going. Yeah? I will talk to you later with a little bit more details, but for right now, I need to go get a drink. Well, let's see if he's actually done his job, shall we? It's about damn time. See, this is what I have been waiting for. A chance for a championship. And every single time at the minute, it feels like I get screwed. If the Tournament of Fate, I got screwed. The fact that everyone else is getting title shots, you watched Soulstorm get individual title shots for the Prototype Championship and the Blueprint Championship, and you know obviously now Storm lost, and that's why I'm next in line. See, Bobby, this is not just the hard work of my agent, this is the hard work of me. This is the testament of me being championship material. I did it for BXT, I did it for WGP, I did it for the FTW Championship. I have done it for every single championship that I have held. And you know what, Bobby, you've had a stranglehold on that Prototype Championship for too long. And at starting point 3, I make sure I end your reign of terror.
on trees. Get a green, but those aren't leaves. Suffice to say,
See you at the starting point.
And the Iceman retaineth, but his next challenger has already stepped forward, and we're going to look forward to Bobby Miller facing the Buckshot Challenge. Folks, that concludes our competition for today, and I think we're done here. That's it? Are we finished? No more?
Oh, A-list. You want to face the very best, huh? Yeah. If you didn't think me proving I'm a better host than you wasn't enough, wait till you face me one-on-one.